Hello, my name is Sky, and there's a film project I would like to start in Imperial County, and I'm tentatively calling it Border Town. The idea is I would like to create a YouTube show with different episodes, basically against the backdrop of a border community on the United States-Mexican border. Um, I've been very interested in this project recently because of a lot of different things going on. In particular, recently there was political cartoons of, uh, one was showing like a truck full of guns heading south, and another truck full of drugs heading north. Um, you know, a person smoking a joint that said Mexican drugs, and a person shooting a gun said American guns, and a lot of other issues like that. The swine flu epidemic, and some other issues, which just kind of they keep popping up and they keep appearing in different areas and locations, and it's interesting how the human smuggling and human um, crossings are tend to be overlooked as well. But there's like a lot of issues on the border that I'm kind of interested in, and it's not so much I want to look at those issues, but I want to look at the community that exists. And I really got interested in this because MANA, M-A-N-A, a women's Latina group, uh, they got together, and a author was there speaking, and she spoke about how they were interested in making her book into a movie, but the problem is that the last major Hispanic female star to star in a movie was Jennifer Lopez in like Borderlands or some name like that. And the thing is, um, there, scenes involving immigrants or Mexicans that were being mistreated or even killed, some people were laughing inappropriately. They were taken as humor, and it basically that movie went straight to DVD as a result. So there's a negative image that is given to Hispanic Americans and even to Mexico. And it's a real shame, in my opinion, because this is such a negative viewpoint that's created and generated, and that is it founded? Is it correct to have that? So I'm just kind of curious, what about the story I'm familiar with? The story that I'm born and raised here in right next to the border, and people I've grown up around have all these stories and family histories of migrating north and different things they've done, and things they've had to struggle against. And I think that it's the human story that it's often overlooked. People are looked down upon, but the thing is, they're people, and they're good people. They've, they're just like anybody else. Um, and in some ways, I have relatives that live in Iowa, and I don't see too much difference other than the language. So for this show, which I'm looking to create, I am gathering together people who want to work in front of and behind the camera. I'm going to try to break them up in like three different groups. One group is the actors, another group is the writers, and the next group is, or the third group are the directors, or the people that are going to take the cameras and create the episodes. And the idea is that we're going to get together collectively, figure out how we're going to make this thing work. At some point, I'm going to want everybody to basically get together and say, okay, we like this, we're going to proceed with this, or we don't like that, we want this changed in some way. So that there is a sort of democratic, method, but it's more, I want to create something that people can feel proud of, and that people will want to put on their resumes, um, for working on this. My hope is that we can create enough episodes that people from Hollywood will take interest, and actors, extras will want to come down and participate in the episodes and filming with us. And then if that happens, then who knows? Maybe Hollywood will take an interest and want to create a show. Um, but this is also to support the film commissioner here and the work she's doing. Um, ultimately it's to help get jobs down here. And it's not going to be about the local community here. It's going to be a made-up community on the American and the Mexican side of the border. But we're going to deal with all these issues that affect different parts of the border. So we're going to use real stories as the basis of a lot of what you'll see happening. And one of the things I will keep, though, will be the new river, and most polluted river in the United States. But the Tijuana River is very similar in terms of its origin, or parts of its origin in Mexico, and how there's pollution within the river, and it flows north into the U.S. So it's not just a new river that has this criteria, or these elements of that's pollution coming onto U.S. soil, things like that. I want to see what we can do and how we can create an interesting show. I'm almost thinking like HBO's The Wire, but I mean it's really the talent I can get together. That's going to determine what kind of show we're able to create, and it's not to put into question or negatively reflect on anything local. It's just what's happening nationally across several different border states, and these are the issues which the people in the rest of the part of the country are not aware of. So this is what I'm interested in doing, and I'm sending the call out to anybody in Imperial County that if you're interested, come on by and check out what we're doing. I'm going to create a new YouTube channel for this. But first we need to decide on a name, and so June 20th at the Camarena Library in Calexico, 3 to 5 p.m., we're going to get together and decide from there. So anybody who's interested, come on by and check it out. So, and I'm going to organize all this stuff through Facebook as well. So, and every episode will be in English, and the same episode in Spanish to help increase the audience. So, should be interesting.